Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be discussing light reaction, that is also known as Z-scheme. This is the first step of photosynthesis. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to discuss photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is basically the process through which plants make their food in the form of glucose, right? The chemical equation for photosynthesis is like this: carbon dioxide plus water molecules in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives rise to glucose C6H12O6 and the byproduct oxygen and water molecule. होता क्या है? Carbon dioxide reacts with that of the water and it results in the formation of a glucose that is known as C6H12O6, and a byproduct that is not required is produced, which is oxygen. Now, photosynthesis occurs in two steps. The first one is the light reaction, and the second one is the dark reaction, also known as Kelvin cycle. We will discuss it one by one. Today, we are going to discuss light reaction. First, let's see the brief differences between the dark reaction and light reaction. What actually happens between them. You can see from the diagram, this is basically the whole process of photosynthesis. What happens is, because of the presence of this light, the name is indicating light reaction, so sunlight will be there, right? First, in the case of the light reaction, which is occurring in the thylakoid membrane of the chloroplast, okay, chlorophyll, that is a pigment within the chloroplast. The thylakoid membrane, light reaction occurs in that membrane. And what is the purpose of the light reaction? The purpose of the light reaction is to produce these high energy molecule, ATP and NADPH. Now, what is ATP? ATP is the adenosine triphosphate. Okay. And what is NADPH? NADPH is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. These are two high energy molecules that basically provides energy during this whole process of photosynthesis. So these high energy molecules are produced during the light reaction. Whereas both of these high energy molecules are utilized in the Kelvin cycle or the dark reaction. So the production occurs in the light reaction and the utilization occur in the dark reaction. And the result of this whole process is the production of sugar in the form of glucose. So this is the whole process of photosynthesis, in which light reaction result in the formation of high energy molecules, whereas these high energy molecules are utilized in the dark reaction and results in the formation of glucose. Now, we will see what exactly is a light reaction in detail. These are the steps of the light reaction. You can see from the diagram. If I rotate this diagram, it results in the formation of a Z. That is the reason it is also known as Z-scheme. Okay? Now, the first step that occurs during light reaction is the emission of electrons. We just discussed that this whole process is occurring in the chlorophyll, thylakoid membrane of the chlorophyll molecule. So the first step that occurs is the emission of electron from a molecule of chlorophyll. Okay. Here, from the chlorophyll molecule, electrons are emitted. These are emitted. Okay. How? Because of this sunlight. The sunlight will provide the energy to the electrons and they will then jump off from one molecule and then they will emit from the chlorophyll molecule. This is the first step. Then comes the electron transport chain. these electrons are going to enter into the electron transport chain. Now, what is electron transport chain? This is the combination of molecules which are basically donors and recipients in the simple words. These are donors and recipients of what? Of electrons. It's a chain of molecule, electron transport chain, as you can see from the name, chain. It's a chain of molecule that consists of donors and recipient molecules. And they basically, what they will do, they will receive electrons and then they will pass it to the donor molecule. And in this way, the electron will move from one molecule to the other molecule. It will jump from one molecule to the other molecule. Because of the movement of these electrons, what will happen? Energy will release. Because of that energy release, there will be synthesis of the first high energy molecule, which is ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So, what we have studied till now, the emission of electron from chlorophyll molecule because of the presence of the light energy. Those electrons will then move into the electron transport chain. That electron transport chain is responsible for producing energy, which is then utilized for the production of ATP, that is a high energy molecule. Okay? Now, the third step that occurs is the photolysis. What is the meaning of photo? Photo means light, and lysis mean to break. Okay? So, in this step, basically the breakdown of water is occurring in the presence of light. The light is causing the breakdown of water molecule into the oxygen. Release of oxygen will occur along with the hydrogen ion, where the electrons from the hydrogen are basically transferred into the chlorophyll molecule. These are passed on to the chlorophyll molecule. So it is converted into the hydrogen ion. And then these electrons will then move into this pathway and then they move towards the electron transport chain. The similar process will occur and they will result in the formation of the ATP. So this is the third step. The final step is the production of the next high energy molecule, that is the nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. How is this reduced? The reduction of NADP. How does it occur? The electrons that are coming from electron transport chain towards the other chlorophyll molecule, they will then again get excited because of the light energy that is coming from the sun. They get excited and then they will move towards this high energy molecule in the form of ion, which is present right now in the form of ion. The electrons will move toward them, and that we have seen hydrogen ion that was produced because of the breakdown of water, right? That hydrogen ion and electron will then causes the reduction of NADP into the NADPH, that is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate. Nicotinamide dinucleotide adenine phosphate, that is NADPH. This is how the second energy molecule will be reduced and is produced. Now, both of these ATP and NADPH have been produced in this process. That is, the ATP is produced during the movement of electrons from electron transport chain, and the last step was the production of the NADPH, right? So in this way, the whole light reaction will result in the production of the high energy molecule, which will then be used in the dark reaction. So this concludes our light reaction. I hope everything is clear. If you have got any confusion, let me know in the comment section. I will be waiting for your response and to see which next topic that you have to study. We will discuss the dark reaction in the next video, inshallah. And I will be waiting for your response. Thank you so much for giving me your time, and subscribe to my channel and like it, share it, follow me on Instagram. Till next time, bye bye.